Guys, we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is March 14, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Before I start, give this video a big thumbs up, and once again, thank you so much for your support. Important day today. Russia, Iran, and China discussing nuclear. At the same time, Donald warns Iran to accept nuclear deal or face US military. Alright, so once again, guys, today was a blood moon, and these three were discussing nuclear. I think it was in Beijing, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so we're going to get to all this here, guys. Once again, nation against nations and kingdom against kingdom all building up. Alright, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago. Our address is highlighted in yellow. Thank you so much for your support. For those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the description box and the comments box. Alright, so you have Iran, Persia, high stakes nuclear talks begin in Beijing. The Red Dragon is hosting Iran and the Bear for critical nuclear talks as the 2015 deal nears expiration, with Persia closer than ever to nuclear weapons capability. Now, guys, Donald promised that he's not going to allow that country to have nukes. And when that day comes, he said that he's going to drop fire on the Mideast. All right, so again, we are definitely seeing something here. Let's go really quick to give me a second. Let me just bring this one up really quick. Diplomats from Iran, Russia, and China are meeting in Beijing for talks on Tehran nuclear program. The Red Dragon Foreign Ministry spokesperson said, "In the current situation, we believe that all parties should maintain calm and restraint to avoid escalating that Persian nuclear situation or even walking towards confrontation and conflict." Alright, so here's the information that's coming out right now. US President warns Iran to accept nuclear deal or face military. This message was put out today, and you guys know today was that blood moon. Donald indicated in a Sunday interview that the US military would have to do something if Iran does not accept a deal that prevents the country from developing a nuclear equipment. The 47th president also revealed that he sent a letter to Iran's supreme leader. During an interview on Sunday Morning Futures, Donald was asked about what kind of deal he wants to make with Persia. There are two ways Persia can be handled: militarily, or you make a deal. Donald told the news, "I would prefer to make a deal because I'm not looking to hurt Persia. They're great people, but I know so many Persians from this country." He's sending the message again. He's really urging Iran, you better make smart decisions. While Donald said the Persian people are great people, he clarified that the Persian regime leaders are very evil people. "I would rather negotiate a deal," the president said. "I'm not sure that everybody agrees with me, but we can make a deal that would be just as good as if you won militarily. But the time is happening now. The time is coming up. Something's going to happen one way or the other." And Donald just mentioned about World War III, and I did post a video. You guys want to check it out, the links will be in the comments box. During his interview, Donald announced that he sent a letter to Persian supreme leader, urging Persian leadership to negotiate a nuclear deal if we have to go, and militarily, it's going to be a terrible thing for them, Donald said. Now, I do have some more information I want to share to you, but I just want to bring this one up really quick for you guys. In response to a follow-up question from the news, Donald added, I hope you're going to negotiate because it's going to be a lot better for Persia. Donald told the news that the other alternative is that the sleeping giant will have to do something because you can't let them have nuclear. There you go. That's the big one. That is the big one. According to the NPR, Persia state media reported that the supreme leader addressed Donald administration pressure on Persia on Saturday, saying the assistance of some bullying Gov to negotiate is not to solve problems, but to impose their own expectations. Once again, you have this group will definitely not accept their expectation. In a Sunday post on X, formerly Twitter, Persia's mission to the United Nations tweeted, if the objective of negotiation is to address concerns, any potential militarization of Persia's nuclear program, such discussion may be subject to the consideration. However, should the aim be the dismantlement of Persia's peaceful nuclear program, to claim that what Barack failed to achieve has now been accomplished, such negotiation will never take place. All right, so we're going to jump to this one here. This is the breaking news that the negotiation that's going on. So Donald is putting out a warning. I'm sorry, guys. I hear someone out there. So Donald's putting out a warning that Persia better not get nukes because it's going to be ugly out in the Middle East. At the same time, you got these three countries, Russia, China, Iran, discussing nuclear. Yeah, I guess my son is out there feeding the dog. All right. I seen a flashlight and I heard like footstep. All right. So representative of China, Russia, and Iran called Friday for an end to the U.S. sanctions on Persia over its rapidly advancing nuclear program and a restart to multinational talks on the issue. The three countries meeting was the latest attempt to broach the matter and come after Donald to Persia's supreme leader in an attempt to jumpstart talks. The letter, which hasn't been published, was offered as Donald levied new sanctions on Persia as part of his maximum pressure campaign that holds out the possibility of military action, emphasizing he still believes a new deal could be reached. Once again, you have the Red Dragon, the Bear, and Persia emphasize the necessity of terminating all unlawful unilateral sanctions. China Vice Foreign Minister read from a joint statement flanked by the Bear Deputy Foreign Minister and Persia Deputy Foreign Minister. These are some very important times here, guys. The three countries reiterated that political and diplomatic engagement and dialogue based on the principle of mutual respect remains the only viable and practical option in this regard. In comment to the three representatives, the Red Dragon Foreign Minister reinforced the Red Dragon commitment to a peaceful settlement and opposition to illegal sanctions, the Red Dragon official news agency reported. He added that the Red Dragon remains committed to the framework of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, the nuclear deal between Persia and 6 major countries, the US, the Bear, China, Britain, France, and Germany, as the basis for new consensus. Persia's supreme leader has mocked Donald, saying he wasn't interested in talks with a bullying Gov, Although Persia officials have offered conflicting signals over the possibility of negotiation. Donald sent a letter to the Supreme in 2019 with no apparent effect on rising tensions. Their relationship, again, Donald and Iran, I mean, it's like they never get along. Especially what Donald did. He took out two very important ones, Baghdadi and Salami. Once again, the Red Dragon and the Bear are both permanent members of the UN Security Council, along with France and Britain that took part in the original 2015 Iran nuclear deal, preliminary framework agreement. Now, Donald withdrew America from the accord in 2018, setting in motion years of tensions in the wider Mid-East. Once again, you have the Red Dragon, China, and Russia have particularly close relations with Iran through energy deals, and Iran has provided the Bear with bomb-carrying drones in his war against Ukraine. Now, they are also seen as sharing a joint interest in diminishing the role of U.S. and other democracy in determining world events in favor of their own highly authoritarian system. Once again, Persia insists its nuclear program is peaceful. However, its officials increasingly threaten to pursue a nuclear equipment. Persia now enriches uranium to near weapon grade levels of 60%, the only country in the world without a nuclear equipment program to do so. Under the original 2015 nuclear deal, Persia was allowed to enrich uranium only up to 3.67% purity and to maintain a uranium stockpile of 300 kilograms, that's 661 pounds. The last report by the International Atomic Energy Agency's Persia program put its stockpile at 8,294.4 kilograms, that's 18,286 pounds, as it enriches a fraction of its 60% purity. While Persia has maintained it won't negotiate under duress, its economy has been salvaged by the US sanctions. Protests over, rights in the economy and Persia theocracy in recent years have shaken its gov. The Red Dragon has sought to become more involved in Mid-East affairs and a year ago hosted talks leading to the full restoration of diplomatic ties between Saudi Arabia and Persia. All right, so that's where we are right now, guys. Very important discussion going on. And this was happening at the same time we have witnessed a very powerful sign of the heavens, the blood moon. Give me a second here. Let me just read this one really quick. I forgot to read this one. So, the Red Dragon is hosting Persia and the Bear for critical nuclear talks as the 2015 deal nears expiration, with Persia closer than ever to nuclear weapons capability. Once again, Donald said that he's going to drop the hammer on them if they get a nuke. This is Persia's final chance. Hold on, give me a second here. 3 doors have opened for Persia. Persia must walk through one door by the end of the year or face destruction. Number 1, Persia develop nukes, conduct an underground test, and unveils its first ICBM. This makes Persia bulletproof, but worsen eternal issues as sanctions tighten, risking economic collapse. Number 2, Persia accepts American demands, halts nuclear program, gets sanction removal. This option is risky as Donald is... Okay, we're going to skip that part. Persia tricks the sleeping giant into fake negotiation and stalls for 4 years, waiting until Donald leaves, continuing the revolutionary path until the Red Dragon surpasses the U.S. economy in 2030. Um, Now with these tariff war going on, all this could change. But again, this is where we are right now, guys. They're really discussing these nuclear equipments for Iran. I believe Iran, again, at least they have one nuke. I do believe so. So again, nation against nations are building up, guys, and Donald is really sounding the alarm. He's telling this dude right here behind me, if he get his hands on nukes, they're going to deploy military, and it's going to be game on. Again, Donald said that he will deploy military, and it's just a matter of time when things start hitting the fan. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please share the video. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.